today's video, I'm going to be showing you my one and only Space Marine Terminator squad. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This time, there will be no special surprise. I'm only going to show you these units right here, which I have set up for you. And they are as follows. First, we have the humble, simple Terminator. He is the simplest out of all my Terminators, but that is why I love him so much. He is equipped with a storm bolter and a chain fist, which allows him to rip through his enemies and eviscerate his foes. He has an incredibly large vent on his back to cool down the systems of his Terminator suit, as Terminator suits require a lot of energy to function. And of course, he is of the ultramarine legion, or chapter, based on how cool you are. This, I believe, is a great improvement over my very first miniatures. I even used the checkerboard over here, this transfer on the arm, and I tried to create a blood effect on the hand here, and it kind of worked out. I like the way it looks. Either way, out of all 5 of them, this is the simplest one and my favorite one. Next up is another simple model, but I like him for his more dynamic pose and his exposed face. He too is equipped with a storm bolter and what is it called? Oh yeah, and a chain fist, so he can punch his enemies to death and chainsaw them to pieces at the same time. Isn't that awesome? And my apologies, since I didn't clean up the base and I left it all dirty. That is my mistake that I am not going to correct. And I have some burn marks on here, which I just used to hide the messed up ultramarine logo, but I think it looks fine. As for our next marine over here, we have this nice flamer Terminator. He has a flamer equipped in his hands that he can use to devastate the enemy and burn them to death. But as it turns out, this guy really enjoys punching people, so course, this seal over here on their shoulders gives them an extra power field around them, which gives them extra protection from enemies. This is why they are so hard to kill. This is the next one, and my favorite out of all the Terminators. He looks incredibly gritty, with his bloodied up face, and have his mask removed. I like him a lot, and I find him super cool looking. Not to mention this rocket pod on top of his back. And some of you keen observers may have noticed that I have a flamer and a rocket pod in my Terminator squad, which should not be possible due to game rules. But I just thought it looked cool, so I added it. I basically just used a flamer in game, because that is my favorite weapon. Now, as all the other ones, he is equipped with a storm bolter. Or I'm not even sure if this is a storm bolter. It could be a twin bolter, or I'm not sure how it's called. Or a heavy bolter. But I doubt that would be it. Yeah, I tried to make this checker pattern on his arm, but it didn't quite work out, unfortunately. This is for my favorite one. And here we have the Sergeant. He is the strongest of all these units, and he wields a mighty power sword, along with his standard storm bolter, of course. He has a sort of like little shield on his shoulder, which I think looks pretty damn cool. And of course, he has some writing on his pauldron. This little relic thingy on him. And the ultramarines logo on his shoulder yet again. And the 7th Company also. His helmet is more unique as it is red and white, of course, and I really enjoy that visor he has. I think it's really nice looking. But unlike all the others, he doesn't have a power fist. Instead, of course, he has this mighty power weapon, and I tried to do a sort of lightning effect on it, and I don't think it came out all that bad, all things considered. And of course, this isn't a marine, or really much of a unit to be a model to begin with. But we cannot forget about the humble but powerful teleportation pod. This is what allows Terminators to use their deep strike ability and teleport into battle from high orbit, right in the enemy lines or behind them for surprise attack. And that is going to be it for today. I know this was a slightly, how should I say, shorter video, but I don't have much time to show you guys off these Terminators in greater detail. Next time I'll be showing